Joe Rogan was born in 1967 in Newark, New Jersey. His early years weren't easy. His parents divorced when he was just 5. His father, a police officer, disappeared from his life soon after. By his own account, Rogan's childhood was shaped by instability and uncertainty. But in that void, he developed a sense of self-reliance. By the time his family relocated to Boston, Rogan was a restless teenager searching for direction. At 14, he found it in martial arts. Taekwondo became his discipline, his focus, his forge. The training demanded physical endurance, mental toughness, and relentless repetition. He embraced it fully. By 19, he was a full-contact state champion. Martial arts taught him the Spartan lessons of control over fear, mastery of the self, and respect for the grind. But injuries derailed his competitive aspirations. Forced to leave that arena, Rogan turned to another, stand-up comedy. It was a different kind of fight, one against silence, rejection, and doubt. In the late 1980s, he started performing in Boston clubs. His material was raw, his delivery intense. Rogan's style was shaped by years of discipline in martial arts. Observe, adapt, strike. The path wasn't smooth. Stand-up demanded resilience. Nights in dingy clubs, crowds that didn't laugh, the constant threat of failure. But Rogan didn't flinch. He learned to take hits, adjust, and come back stronger. Each set was a round in a never-ending fight. In the 1990s, Rogan's comedic success opened doors in television. He landed roles on sitcoms like News Radio and later became the host of Fear Factor. The show's premise, testing human limits in the face of fear, mirrored Rogan's own approach to life. He saw discomfort as a training ground, not an enemy. But it was in 2009 that Rogan entered his most transformative arena, podcasting. The Joe Rogan Experience began as casual conversations with friends. Over time, it grew into a global platform. Rogan's long-form, uncensored style became his signature. He invited guests from every walk of life: scientists, athletes, politicians, philosophers, comedians. The conversations were unfiltered, often controversial, but always fearless. The rise of his podcast wasn't an overnight success. It was the product of consistency, recording, editing, and refining day after day. Rogan approached podcasting with the same Spartan mentality he applied to martial arts and stand-up: relentless effort, humility to learn, and the courage to challenge his own thinking. By 2020, Spotify signed Rogan to an exclusive licensing deal reportedly worth $100 million. The move made the Joe Rogan Experience one of the most valuable properties in digital media. But Rogan didn't let success soften his edge. He kept training in martial arts, hunting, and exploring new disciplines. Rogan's life illustrates a key Spartan truth: growth comes from discomfort. Whether in the gym, on stage, or behind a microphone, he has made a career of embracing challenges. He has faced his share of critics, accusations of platforming controversial voices, backlash over opinions and jokes. But Rogan's response has always been the same: keep moving forward. Stay in the arena. His discipline extends beyond work. He trains daily, pushing his body through kettlebells, jiu-jitsu, and cold plunges. He experiments with diets, supplements, and techniques to optimize his mind and body. The habits aren't glamorous. They're deliberate acts of self-mastery. Joe Rogan's journey shows that resilience isn't about being fearless. It's about moving forward in spite of fear. His success across so many fields, comedy, television, martial arts, podcasting, proves the power of adaptability, persistence, and disciplined action. He built his empire not by chasing trends, but by committing fully to his passions. Rogan's path is unconventional, but the principles behind it are timeless: focus, discipline, and the courage to think independently. His story reminds us that every arena, physical, mental, or creative, requires warriors willing to step in and take the hits. Order the Spartan Mindset today and embark on your journey toward becoming the leader your world needs. Let your struggles forge you into a warrior of character and resolve. The Spartan Mindset provides a comprehensive and actionable guide to personal development and resilience, available now for just $19.99. Purchase your copy from the links in the description box below and on this channel's homepage. Because your future begins with the right mindset. The Spartan Mindset.